Hey, it's Melissa from Kiwibanana, and today I'm going to talk about detox, on going vegan, going plant-based, however you like to call it. And this is actually not really going to be about the physical, it's not really going to be about the physical effects, because I actually didn't really experience any negative detoxing effects on me that were in the physical sense. And I know it is of course very common for a lot of people, especially depending on what they were eating before they decide to make that change, that transition. And it generally sort of kicks in, I think, about sort of like the second week, and it may last for about a week, and then it passes. But myself, I experienced something a little bit more strange and a little bit more internal, and it was internal in the sense that it was like more just how I was feeling, and it was more like an emotional detox. It was really strange. And I went vegan nearly a couple of years ago now, but I've been meaning to do this video for a long time, and I feel like maybe now and today is like a really good time for me just to sort of reflect on it and try and maybe share my experience, give you a little bit of an insight. And that's just something for you to be aware of if you want to head down that path yourself, or you're already on that journey and maybe you experience something similar. And it'd be really cool for you to share your experiences down below in the question answer box, should we say. Anyway, so I wouldn't say it was like occurring all the time, but I do remember one sort of experience that really stood out to me, and that it was like I was just really overwhelmed with like all these emotions, and I really dislike crying. I really, really dislike crying, but I had just come to this point where I was like, I just had to cry. And it was like, what is going on? Why am I feeling like this? Like, this is a really inconvenient time for this to be occurring. It was like at work, and I work with one of my jobs, I work with it's like customer service. So I'm like, hello Melissa, what is going on right now? I need to be like in a different headspace, not like, oh my god, why am I crying? I'm crying for like no reason. It was really, really bizarre. Maybe I'm probably not describing it very well. I'm not very good at actually describing my feelings. That's probably a video for another day. But it was just, I would say it only occurred like once, and it was not too long after I went vegan. It was maybe like 6 weeks after I went vegan, but afterwards I just felt like I was almost a little bit different or a bit changed by the experience. It was really, really bizarre. I'm still unsure as to why that really happened. Maybe it wasn't the fact that I'd gone vegan, but it was just really, really, really strange and really not like me at all. Maybe I was just undercarbed. So yeah, that is my experience on detox. I'm going vegan. I didn't really experience any physical effects, possibly because of what I was eating before. I really made the full transition anyway, and I can do a video on that in the future if you want. I have got a video that I've done in the past of sort of like my vegan story that may provide some sort of insight. So yeah, just there's more to this whole detox thing. I'm not really a person to go on like detoxes, and I'm just not really into crazy fad diets that you only do for like 2 weeks or whatever it is, and then you go back to eating really even worse food than what you were eating before. But yeah, it was just like an emotional detox, and I would be very interested to see if anyone else has ever experienced something like this. And it may not necessarily be through veganism, it could be through a number of other things that you've experienced. So yeah, of course I know some people do go through emotional detoxes through various uses of substances, and it's probably not the sort of thing that I really want to talk about on this channel, but maybe I should do a video on my previous experience with certain substances. I've already done a video on my alcohol story, and that's coming up nearly, oh no, it has passed, the date that I'm recording this, it's definitely past 2 years since I drank alcohol, and I still don't plan on drinking alcohol in the future. So I can leave just that in the box down below, leave my vegan story down below, and like if you want, share if you want, subscribe if you'd like, if you want some more, and put some comments down below, any sort of questions, any sort of thoughts of your own, feel free to do so. And I'll see you guys soon. I hope you've done something that makes you happy today.